Hi, this is John Hines with WCCO. In our monthly real estate podcast with the guy that you hear me talking about all the time for the last couple of years now, John Schuster from the John Schuster Group, Coldwell Banker Burnett. John is here in the studio with me, and let me start out by just saying, John, how you doing? How have you been?
Mr. Hines, doing absolutely fabulous. How you been?
I'm doing pretty darn good here. Hey, let's talk about a couple of things. You know, John, when I do commercials for the John Schuster Group, I mention Barbara Corcoran from time to time. We all know her from Shark Tank. How did you and Barbara Corcoran ever become connected like this?
Well, I mean, this was a fabulous opportunity. She was reaching out to agents across the nation, looking at larger teams and just looking at teams that have a high success rate and, high level of customer service. And she was looking to partner with them in, different markets. So she reached out to us, and, she loved our guaranteed sale that you've been talking about on the radio for all these years. And so we were lucky enough to sign an endorsement with her. In addition to our endorsement, which we have television commercials with her, we also do a monthly coaching call with her. And I will tell you, one thing about Barbara Corcoran, I mean, she is tough. I mean, when we have this monthly coaching call, I mean, she is not afraid just to dive in.
Not holding back on anything.
No, she does not hold back at all. If there is something in our business or our structure that she thinks we could tweak, she just throws it right out there. And, it's great. We flew out there last fall to film the commercial, and it was great. I mean, she just is being around her. She makes you feel so comfortable. She does this day in and day out. And it's been great. We aired the commercial during last election season on CNN and Fox. And
right.
Had a great response. And it's funny, we'll go on a listing presentation from, maybe somebody heard your endorsement. We're going to sit at the kitchen table, and they want to know about you, and they want to know about Barbara. And so it's really, really fun, and she's been a great addition to our business.
Well, cool. Now, speaking of this team idea, your team is growing all the time, right? Are you always looking for real estate professionals to join your team?
We are. I mean, we are experiencing huge growth. It's amazing. Last year we sold around $86 million in real estate, 289 sale transactions. We have blown it out of the water this year. And, it's the thanks to Barbara. It's thanks to WCCO. And we're growing. I mean, we are already year to date, and we're just in early April, already at $45 million in sales, 142 transactions. And we're loving it. We're having a blast, but we're hiring. I mean, we need some additional help right now, and so we're reaching out to people and your listeners. Couple of positions we're looking for right now is a listing coordinator, someone that's got that HGTV that loves working with people and wants to make our listings look absolutely fabulous. So we're definitely hiring for a listing coordinator. We're also looking for a buyer's agent, multiple buyer's agents. We have so many leads coming in from all the listings we carry and all the additional marketing we do. We're looking for listing agents across the metro area. So if you know anybody that's licensed or thinking of getting their real estate license, they love working with people, have high degree of ethics and a strong work ethic, we want to meet with them. And then the last position, it's a new position we're creating. It's called an ISA, or an inside sales agent. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But the inside sales agent, their job is to prospect 40 hours a week, smiling and dialing, looking for new opportunities for our team.
Okay, all right. Well, that's you're kind of giving me, at the same time, you've given me an overview of how the team, the whole team concept works here. Hey, we talk about this a lot on the air, your listings. If you could give a buyer some advice in the market today, what would that advice be, John?
Well, one, they got to get pre-approved. They have to have a pre-approval, and then they need to really hire a great buyer's agent. They don't need someone just to open up a door. Any agent can do that. They need to find a buyer's agent that's networked, because it's amazing. I mean, we've sold on our listing side alone since the beginning of the year, 12 listings before they've even come to the market. Well, you've probably been reading in the paper and whatnot, buyers are going through the same thing. They're going to write on properties. They're out there. They're hunting for homes, and they're losing out. I mean, we're seeing multiple offers. We had a listing that had 21 offers on it. Can you imagine that?
No,
20 offers. So that means you have 20 buyers that did not get the house. So on our team, we've got to be proactive. We've got to be out there, and this is kind of an addition to our ISA, is we're actually going out and finding homes for our buyers that are not on the market. Let's say you're looking for a home in Southwest Minneapolis, Kenny neighborhood or whatnot.
Right.
And there's nothing out there. You've lost out on a couple of homes. Well, we know what our our buyer is looking for, we will smile and dial. We'll get on the phone and we'll call every home in that neighborhood to see if they're thinking of selling, to get our buyer in there to show them a home.
So you end up in there a lot of times before a home even hits the market.
Oh,
then.
absolutely. I mean, and that's in this market, you need to have a team or an agent or a brokerage that's willing to do that. We'll do special mailers for our clients into neighborhoods. We're really trying to find inventory for them because, inventory levels are at all-time low, especially in that sub $500,000 price point.
Okay. Hey, here's something, a question then, I guess, because we talk about the success stories all the time when we're doing commercials for John Schuster and the John Schuster Group at Coldwell Banker Burnett. People have just had a great experience. They're happy working for you. Someone listening right now, how do we tell them to get in touch with you and your team?
So if anybody, wants to reach out to us, there's a couple different ways. Please, anyone can call me anytime directly at 612-900-3333, or they can reach out to me through my website, which is www.johnschustergroup.com. We're available. You'll notice if you reach out to us, we're immediately responsive, and someone will be in touch with you, usually in less than 15 minutes.
Very good. Well, all in all, let me put the wraps on this then, John. I appreciate your visiting with us here this morning. But if you listen to WCCO, I'm sure you've heard my endorsements of John Schuster and the John Schuster Group at Coldwell Banker Burnett. John's Guaranteed Sale Program is just the right way to go. If you're thinking about making a move, call the only agent that I would call. That is John Schuster. He is John Schuster. Call him at 612-900-3333, 612-900-3333, or online at johnschustergroup.com.